Thanks, guys. Blake Boserman here, and you heard us right. The Old Man and the Gun is supposed to be Robert Redford's last acting role, and critics are saying it might already be one of his best. So let's get into it. The film stars Redford as Forrest Tucker, an elderly career criminal and escape artist who makes his living as a suave, gentlemanly bank robber. After a particularly close call, he meets up with a kind-hearted rancher named Jewel, striking up a friendship and possible romance as both try to enjoy the twilight of their lives in the best way they can. However, Forrest isn't content to retire from bank robbing. And as he continues on his quest to rob seemingly every bank in Texas, law enforcement at both the state and federal level begin closing in on him. Despite how much that might sound like a typical high-stakes robbery movie, it's really not. Instead of focusing on the cat-and-mouse games between Forrest and his main opponent, Casey Affleck's detective John Hunt, the real focus of the movie is on the breezy, lighthearted attitude with which Forrest approaches life. Much of the movie is spent simply following him, spending time with Forrest and Jewel as they try to get to know each other, watching how their relationship deepens and they share their approaches to getting at the most of the twilight of their lives. It's a methodical film that's just as easygoing as Forrest himself, and while it might not keep you on the edge of your seat, it'll keep you happily relaxed the entire time. Without a doubt, the highlight of this film has got to be Redford's performance. He's so smooth, suave, and easygoing in his own way that the film seems to almost glide along with him whenever he's on screen. And since the film is shot almost entirely on 16mm, it's got an ethereal quality to it that seems almost timeless. It's such a sweet, elegant performance that provides the proper dignity you'd expect from his last film, and every second he's on screen is truly a delight. Of course, no matter how good Redford's performance is, it would fall flat if he wasn't matched up with a co-star up to the challenge. And really, there's no better actress out there to trade lines with than Sissy Spacek. As another film legend with an incredibly long and successful career, she brings her own take on a spirited, cheerful performance that is every bit a match for Redford's. Her straight-laced character is a perfect foil for Forrest, with her showing all of us out there that it's never too late to embrace a new outlook on life. And really, more than any heist drama or comedy, that's what makes this movie so great. The movie is a character study at heart, and watching two iconic performers reflecting on decades of delightful filmmaking is truly a great time at the movies. Now, I recently called the film the most relaxed bank robbery movie I've ever seen. Now, that wouldn't normally sound like a compliment, but the incredible performance of the two leads, combined with an unendingly sleek and carefree tone, may have made this one of my favorite movies to come out this year. It's definitely a fitting end for Redford's career, but I'm willing to bet that, just like Forrest Tucker, he's probably got a few more tricks up his sleeves. So if you're looking to sit back and enjoy a low-stakes film with a positive outlook on life, The Old Man and the Gun is one you do not want to miss. That's all from me. Now back to the host.
Thanks, Blake. Wow, I never thought I'd hear a bank robbery movie described as relaxing.
Very true, but if you got both Robert Redford and Sissy Spacek, you know it has to be good. Fun fact, they both won an Oscar in the same year.
Oh, wow.
In 1980, Redford won it for directing Ordinary People, and Spacek won as Best Actress for Coal Miner's Daughter.
That's crazy. It's definitely a small world. I'm glad they both had such long, successful careers.
Me too. Unfortunately, with Redford retiring, it seems like all good things must come to an end. And it's no different here at Sneak Peek, because that's all we have for you tonight.
Thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to follow our social media pages at Sneak Peek TV. We'll see you guys next week.